Deflation cycle that they're going through causes a few things. One, consumption goes down. People don't want to spend money, they want to save money. Number two, businesses cut prices. Consumers expect for prices to go down, so they hold off with purchases. Businesses lay off employees, and obviously all of this adds up. And the other country that went through this years ago was Japan. Look how fast Japan grew from 1969 to 1990. When you see the numbers all the way to the left, look at that spike on how the Nikkei 225 stock market index grew that quickly, and everybody was saying Japan is the way to go. Look at the cars they're making. Look at all the stuff that they're doing. We were studying them so quickly. We were all studying what Japan was doing. All of a sudden, look at the drop from the peak of 1990. Today's 2023. And they haven't even gotten close to the numbers they had in 1990. That's 33 years ago. China fears the same exact thing that happened to Japan is about to happen to them. So what is all this mess leading up to? Is it like, oh, we're the only ones that knows that this is taking place? Let me just say what millionaires and billionaires are doing in China right now. Here's an article from CNBC. China to see the world's biggest millionaire exodus this year. New study shows. This is from a month ago, 2 months ago. Data shows that 10,800 high net worth individuals migrated out of China in 2022, and they're expecting another 13,500. And outside of this article, a Reuters article just came out with this, saying China's super rich population drops as tech crackdown, global factors hurt wealth. Look at the numbers with China. More than 400 people lost their billionaire status last year, most from China. China lost 229 billionaires from Huron Global Rich List in 2023. These are folks that are no longer making that kind of money and they're looking at elsewhere. Where can I take my family? And by the way, sometimes when you leave China, you can't take your money with you. It's a very different kind of a climate to be there. What's the moral of the story here? When the government tries to fabricate the economy to either cool it off or control it, they do it everywhere. We do it in America. Matter of fact, ours controls some of the economies around the world when we try to cool it off or heat it up when we're like dealing with interest rates. So look, when you look at these numbers, the same can be said with a business. When you're growing too fast, if you don't have enough products to fill in the buyers, you're going to cause a lot of buyers to be sitting 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks to receive the product. They're not going to be happy. It's kind of what's going on over there in China. And then at the same time, when you look at China, their population is 1.44 billion, but they have 658 million homes in China. So if you say the average house has 3 people living there or 4 people living there, why do you have 658 million homes when you only have 1.4? It seems like a big number, but it's not a big. You have way too many empty places. Why produce products and places to live when you don't have enough people to want to buy? This is all fake economy. This is the fake success that we experience in America, where a lot of people made a lot of money. They bought all the fancy stuff and then boom, it disappeared. On a larger scale, China's going through it right now. We're going to see how they handle this. We're going to see what decisions they make politically. Do they get involved? Do they kind of stay out of it? Knowing their philosophy, how it is, they feel they want to control everything. They don't want anything to get out of their hands. But does this also mean they're already a net negative migration? Is that going to skyrocket with people leaving? Who knows? But the next 12, 24, 36 months, I would watch very closely to see what happens to China.